Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
hey,
How's it going? How's it going? Hey, how's it going?
hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going?
How's it going? Hey,
Hey,
Comment ils disent? Comment il fait déjà?
hey, how's it going?
how's it going?
How's it going?
Oh, what?
Hey, how's it going? It's been a while, hey? It's been actually 4 years, almost to this day, today. I mean, basically this month. And yeah, I mean, you must have a lot of questions. There's a lot of reasons and things that I have to explain in this video. So that's what we're gonna do today. In this video, I'll tell you why I left YouTube, basically what happened over the last 4 years, and then we'll look at what's happening now and what you can expect in the future. So number one, why did I leave YouTube? There's several reasons actually for it. The number one being the pandemic. As a channel that was about flying FPV, going outside and meeting people, it became very complicated to do all that during the pandemic. So I couldn't go out and fly and show people. So I did a little bit of front-facing camera stuff, but I felt like my channel has always been about showcasing people, showcasing FPV, the culture in France, and I couldn't do that anymore. And on the other side, as a professional drone pilot, I have to go on shoots. And after the pandemic, we had a massive surge in shoots. So that meant that I was busy all the time. Since I was very busy, I couldn't really do the videos. Then every step became harder and harder for me to come back because it had been longer and longer and longer. And at some point, I just didn't know if I wanted to, if I had the time, or even if I still had things to talk about. I get the question quite often on Instagram, like when are we gonna see another freestyle flying vlog? And there's a reason why you haven't seen one. It's because I don't really get to fly for freestyle anymore. I usually just go and work, and that takes quite a lot of time. And in the meantime, there's other things now that we'll explain just in a bit that make me not able to go and fly as much as I used to. So I fly during the week, it's my job, and then during the weekend, I do other stuff, basically. So that's why you haven't seen me as much on YouTube. But if I wasn't on YouTube, what was I doing? A lot of things have happened over the last 4 years. The first thing being that right after the pandemic, we had a massive surge with jobs. I had to be very, very busy shooting commercials, music videos, and movies. It was taking so much of my time that I was thinking of hiring new people, and that's what we did. I hired my first employee in 2021, and we started to settle in a small office in Paris. It was like a dream come true because all of a sudden I was not working out of my apartment anymore. This is what you used to see in my previous videos. This was my apartment, and that was where I was doing all of my operation basically. And then we were suddenly in this office with like multiple rooms and a storage, proper desks and everything. So the company went from being Finky to House of FPV because I didn't want to be the front person anymore. I wanted it to be about each and every person that was in the company. And that's still the ambition today. And then we kept growing. We were shooting all across the world. We started having more and more employees, 1 and then 2 plus 3. And we went all the way to 5 people, which was obviously very stressful. I had to learn everything all at once. Basically, I had to learn how to manage people, how to be a business owner. It was very challenging, but at the same time, quite fun actually. As we went on, some people came and left. We had to resize the company several times. And 2 years ago, we actually moved into the office that we are in today. I will show it to you in a bit. But yeah, basically this is a very different office than the first one that we were getting. It's maybe 2 or 3 times bigger. It's my own office as well. I own it, so it's very different. I can pretty much do whatever I like with the space, which is always nice. On a more personal note, I moved twice with my wife, and we actually now are happy parents of a small child. This also explains why I can't just go fly as much in the weekends anymore, but it's definitely worth it. I'm super proud of what House of FPV has become. Over the last 4 years, we were able to shoot some amazing projects. We've worked with basically every international brand that you can think of. If you name a brand, chances are we've worked with it. We've also got the opportunity to work on a few movies, which was a lot of fun and very interesting because movies and commercials are very, very different ways of working. We also got to see the whole evolution of FPV drones from just a GoPro all the way to cinema cameras and gimbals that we see today. We had the opportunity to also be part of those innovations. We were some of the first ones to actually fly a gimbal on an FPV drone. Today we are experimenting with a bunch of things and I can't wait to show it to you guys. And so what now? Well, I'll tell you what now. Right now, first of all, we're in this office. So let me show you around a little bit. That is my office. This is where I do most of the boring stuff like accounting, taking calls, and sometimes just looking at Facebook. And that is the workshop where the boys are working. Martin works for us as a drone tech and a pilot. He's currently working on this little guy over here, but more on that in a future video. Zerpo, he's the head of Pirate Frames. He's the guy that comes up with the designs, the IDs, the mastermind behind the brand. He's not part of our House of FPV per se, but he's allowed to stay in the office as long as he likes. You may not realize this, but this is my pride and joy. Here we have everything arranged, every single part possible, available at the ready for any type of drone building. And that is huge for me. I used to have like a box with everything in one place, and every time I needed something, I had to struggle, just grab and look for it. Now I have everything sorted, motors, any kind of electronics you need, and that is really nice. This area is basically a place to chill. It's where we welcome people from the outside. For example, directors of photography, directors, producers, and we show them what we can do for them on that huge TV over there. It is also where we have lunch. This little workshop area, it's always good to have like a little place that just to be loud and to be able to just put some stuff on the vise and just hammer through it. One of the most important rooms of our office is here. This is where we keep all the gear. This is basically a vault here, and we try and keep everything in an orderly manner with things on shelves, things in pelly cases, so that it's just clean and it remains that way. And for this year, we're hoping to do just as much as we did over the last 4 years, if not more, and still shoot more and more movies, more and more commercials, and more music videos with more and more innovation in the drone space. We obviously fly FPV and cinelifters, but we also fly DJI Inspire 3s with our own FPV flair to it. We do even bigger stuff. And we also fly light drones. So basically anything you can do within the drone video kind of side of things. So what's coming in the future? Well, if you can't tell already, I'm restarting this channel. I think there's so many things to say. I want to show you how we shoot things. I want to show you the hacks that we come up with to push the envelope and try to come up with new shots. I want to react to music videos and commercials to kind of show you how it's shot and how we do things from an insider perspective. And yeah, I want to take you on the journey that House of FPV has been so far and to share with you what it's about to me, what it's about to other people. Hopefully you get some good advice along the way, either to run your company or to get a nice shot. I don't think I'm gonna be going for one video a week, very strict schedule like that. I'm just gonna try and come up with the best quality content for you as much as possible. But bear with me if every now and then there's a little bit of room between one video and the other, because I have to run this company, I have to go on shoots. So I'm gonna try and share as much as possible. I have so many ideas. Hey, editing Finky over here. As I was putting together this sequence for the intro, I realized how many cool videos we actually already had on this channel. So if you're new here, or even if you're not new, feel free to have a look at these because there's quite some cool stuff actually. And also, if you have any idea of things that you'd like to see on this channel, just let me know and I'll make sure to include that in the schedule. I want to get feedback from you. If you guys have any questions as well, things you'd like to see, just let me know. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you are too. If you are, please subscribe. And that way we'll just go on this journey together. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.